Happily ever after only exists in fairy tales. Yet a talking teddy bear is about to marry his girlfriend.
I now pronounce you teddy bear and wife. May kiss the bear.
Proving that Americans don't give a crap about anything.
So I got some big news. Tammy Lynn and I are gonna have a baby.
That's awesome. Wait, how do you guys...
We need a sperm donor. What is that? What are you doing?
Getting ready, dude.
What do you mean getting ready? What are you doing with your hand?
I'm doing this for you, so when I get in, I can just bust it out.
What, you think you are, a Red Lobster?
Oh my God, Teddy, look at this. It says if we want to have a baby, you're going to have to prove you're a person in a court of law.
This is a nightmare.
We gotta fight it. We'll get a lawyer, and we'll sue the government for your civil rights.
They've denied you the same rights as everybody else just because you're different.
Can you get me my life back?
Ted, do you believe you have a soul?
What did you think I would do at this moment?
Objection.
Overruled. You want to be human in the eyes of the law. The important thing about being human is making a contribution to society.
Where the hell's my coffee? You're not building rockets? Figure it out!
What a prick. $20, I can toss a cookie crisp into that guy's ass crack. Do it. I'm gonna do it.
Oh my God! Who did that? Sir, I apologize for my 5-year-old child. Bad Butch, you sit there and eat your fish nuggets.
Fishy nugget.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back for a brand new episode of Miserable Movie Mafia. I'm Matt, and today I'm joined with...
Me, Fred.
With Fred, as always. So, we sold Ted 2 today.
Yeah, we did.
This is going to be a good cop, bad cop episode, I think.
Well,
of what Fred can recall of the movie.
Yeah, from what I can recall since I slept through the last half hour. I'll put this, maybe I'm a little biased. I hate Seth McFarland. I think he's in love with himself. I think he's a hack. And, I do not support Seth McFarland.
Yeah, pretty much the only reason Fred went to see this is because I wanted to see it.
Yeah. I chuckled at one part in the movie with Liam Neeson buying tricks.
Yeah, oh God, that was funny.
But
yeah.
It's just like Ted 1. I chuckled once during Ted 1, I chuckled once during Ted 2, and...
Yeah, I think I could kind of agree with you a little bit on that. Like, if you saw Ted 1... Ted 2 is going to be it's along the same line of the jokes. I mean, like, it's Seth MacFarlane. You know what you're going into. You know what you're going to get. It's not going to blow your socks off, but I still laughed. I had a great time. I thought it was funny. Do I think, and this is kind of funny thinking about it, do I think it was as funny as when we went and saw Spy? No.
No. Spy, I thought Spy was funny.
Yeah, funny. I think because Spy had me, it took me, I didn't expect it to be as funny as it was going to be. I wasn't expecting what I got. But this movie, I knew what I was going to get. Mm-hmm. And, I still laughed, but it wasn't like, oh, I never thought that was going to happen.
No.
Now, I will say the Liam Neeson tricks thing, that came out of nowhere. Yeah. And it was just, that was probably one of my favorite parts of the whole movie, too. Like, it was just funny. Mm-hmm. And, Morgan Freeman in it, it was cool that he was in it. I mean, he didn't really bring much to the movie, but,
Well, Morgan Freeman's in everything nowadays. Morgan Freeman has been in, 3 or 4 straight to Redbox releases.
Yeah. Yeah, very true.
He's just in everything. But, he's good for him. He's working. He's trying to get a paycheck. Can't blame him for that, but I don't like Seth MacFarlane.
Right.
I despise Seth MacFarlane. I stand firmly behind South Park. I don't get the whole premise behind Ted 2. I get it. He's a foul-mouthed Teddy Ruxpin who smokes reefer.
Right. Okay. I mean, yeah. I mean, boiling it down, yeah, that's pretty much the sauce you're going to be left with at the end of it.
Yeah.
But, so, this one, you saw the first one, and basically the basic plot of the first one was the guy, John, had a teddy bear, made a wish, made it come true, and he was trying to keep him from being kidnapped by a guy who was infatuated with Ted.
Yeah.
That was first one's premise. The second one, he's getting married to his love from the first one, Ted, Tammy Lynn, and they wanted to get married, and they wanted to have a kid, and they find out that he's considered not human by the United States law. So then they're going to court to figure that out. And it's pretty much the basic plot of the movie. You know, they hit some hurdles along the way, like any comedy movie would, and, you know, through certain things going on, they run into Morgan Freeman's character, and he's the big lawyer that's going to help them out in the end, and, you know...
I missed all that because I fell asleep.
Yeah, that's what you missed. Mila Kunis wasn't in this one. They kind of just had a 5-minute conversation where it's just like they got married like they did in the end of the first movie, and they just divorced 6 months later. We don't see it. We don't really find out many details. It's just that's what happened.
You know, I never saw the end of the first one. I turned it off. I just had enough of it. I like literally threw my remote control because I watched it at home. I threw my remote control down and said like, "Fuck this." When they're running around with Giovanni, what's his name, Ribisi or Ribsy?
I think it's Ribisi.
Yeah, whatever his name is. When he tears them in half. At Fenway, I was just like, this is absolutely ludicrous.
You literally had only 5 minutes left at that point.
Well, just like with Return of the King, where I walked out of Return of the King, I
still don't. I mean, people are entitled to their opinions.
Once, what's his name, started singing, the guy who was the king, Viggo Mortensen. Once he started singing, I was like, fuck this.
Okay, yeah, that was kind of weird. One thing I did find really weird with this one was the opening. Because it starts off with their wedding, and, you know, they're doing good. They're telling some good jokes, you know, and then they land on a decent joke. And then it cuts straight to the opening credits. Like, it abruptly just cuts to it. And it's just this dance number. And there's no singing, there's no dialogue, there's nothing going on. It's just a dance number with a not very catchy song being played. And it goes on for, I'd say, almost 2 minutes.
I thought it was even longer than that.
It kind of just, it came out of left field, and I'm just like, this is, and this is the funny thing, like with Seth McFarland.
Yeah.
He likes to do dance numbers and sing, like, musical numbers and stuff like that. It didn't happen in this, and I thought that was kind of a wasted opportunity if he wanted to do that. But I just, like, at that moment, I was, like, looking around, and I could see people just, like,
yeah.
It's like getting slapped in the face and then somebody hands you a cookie, and then you eat the cookie, and it's not that good.
Well, I don't know. I wish they would have just stuck Ted in the microwave and put it on high. That's what I wish would have happened. Well, you do the Liam Neeson's, like, bit, and then just shove them in a microwave, turn it on high, end the movie. 8 out of 10 if they did that.
8 out of 10 if they shoved Fred and Ted in a fucking microwave and killed him. All right. So,
I'm so annoyed by Seth MacFarlane. I'm so annoyed by him.
I understand. Well, I guess, I mean, I'm going to turn it over to you for your people seeing portion of this, because
well, first off,
I kind of said my piece. There's nothing much more I can really say.
Yeah.
I liked it, but it's nothing new. It's a different plot, but nothing new.
Good thing is, I don't think this will crack the top 3.
No, probably not. I mean, it's a sequel.
When we went, people were getting tickets for that, for Jurassic Park 3, for that weird Pixar, what's the Pixar one?
Oh, yeah, for God's sakes.
Whatever the Pixar one is.
I wanted to call it Inside Out. Is that it? Yeah.
I was about to say the old In and Out.
No, that's not.
Not the name of the
it's not from Clockwork Orange.
The old In and Out, but they were getting tickets for that. I mean, this wasn't a packed theater. I mean, they had it.
Yeah, I mean, there were people in it, but it was also one of the smaller theaters that.
Yeah,
and that's the only theater it was in too.
So, I mean, good. I think people are finally starting to catch on, especially after how terrible A Million Ways to Die in the West was. Yeah,
I will say, like, I laughed at parts of it, but at the same time, I was like, it's throwaway. Like, nobody's gonna be talking about this movie by next summer.
I think he made that movie just so he could kiss Charlize Theron, to be honest with you.
Probably.
I mean,
if you had the money.
money. I would just pay her out.
If you had,
it wouldn't make people suffer through a movie.
If you had the money that you could have a sex scene with Catherine Zeta-Jones in a movie, you'd spend it.
I wouldn't do it in a movie, unless it was like on a home video.
Well, that's that's the only way you're gonna touch me, Fred. Yeah. You'd make a movie then.
Yeah. Well, I'd tell her we were making a movie, and then
she's like, the only way you're gonna have a sex scene with me, Fred, is if you fund Ted 3.
I'd be like, look, I can't. I find you very attractive, but
what if Seth MacFarlane came in and said, "All right, I'll tell you what we'll do. Since I know you hate me so much, and I want to even the field with you, Fred, I'll microwave the damn bear at the end of the movie."
No, I'd say, you want to even the field with me? Go into your kitchen, open up the cabinet under the sink, and drink the fluids that are stored underneath it. Then we are considered even. Then we are considered even, sir.
All right. Well, hey, why don't you go ahead and talk about some people you saw?
Well, first off, I was surprised that we didn't see a whole bunch of hipsters and coffee baristas and people who wear sweaters, or not sweaters, scarves during the summer, and all the trendy, people who go into coffee shops and say, "Can I get a venti?" First off, it's a fucking large coffee, not a venti. What the fuck is a venti?
It's Italian.
For what?
I don't know.
Fucking Italian. Do you pay in lire, or do they take euros now?
I don't know.
Just call it a fucking large. That's what I'm going to open Fred's coffee shop. You get
Fred's coffee.
One type of coffee. Black. Strong black coffee.
You get it black and you get it in a mug of my choosing.
None of this soy latte crap. You get black. That's coffee. Strong black coffee. When you're feeling kind of, light in the loafers, you go ahead and you put some sugar, just a little bit of sugar and a little bit of cream. That's it. None of this fucking...
Like God intended it to be.
None of this fucking soy chai bullshit. It's fucking black. That's what you drink. You have yourself a black coffee and a cigarette. Your morning's ready to go. But, first off, I just want to say this. What kind of country have we become where we consume so much fucking junk food at the movie theater that we need a massive tray to carry the food in? That's what we saw.
And this isn't like if you go to a food court in the mall and they just hand you like the plastic flimsy tray. This thing was actually built to hold weight.
Yes.
They were thick-ass plastic trays.
They carry trays now at Frank's where if you go and you order your $8.50 Amelia's frozen pizza, they will put it on a gigantic tray for you.
Which also has cup holders in it.
Yeah. Yes, cup holders.
Which I thought is funny because if you studied the trays, there's only 2 cup holders in the tray. So it's like you are getting enough food for at least 2 people.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still this much food that you need an entire tray to carry it in because you're grabbing a 10-gallon bucket of fucking popcorn.
That's the other thing. The last 5 or 6 weeks we've gone to the movie theater. What is up with the people carrying the massive trick-or-treat buckets into the fucking movie theater?
Oh, because they're fast reload buckets. That's what it is.
Fast reload?
I don't know how it works. How much faster do you put popcorn in a bag than just stuffing it in there?
Yeah. It's a fucking, I mean, how's that make it quicker?
I saw in passing a poster about the fast reload buckets. I don't know if that means you can call the usher in and he's just like, "I'll refill your popcorn, sir," and you don't have to leave. I don't know what the hell that's all about.
Well, we never see any ushers. I see there's tons of people and they all look the same. The people with their fast reload buckets, they all always have shirts with no sleeves on. They have shorts. They have cut off jean shorts and they're like, "I got my fast reload bucket," running in there to fucking fill up that thing. Just get the fucking paper bag filled with popcorn.
Which I think is still too much damn popcorn.
Yeah, it is. A small popcorn there I can't finish.
No. That's what I mean. To me, if you're gonna buy small popcorn, it should be the size of a popcorn bag you get at home that you pop.
Mm-hmm.
And even then, I'm not finishing a whole one of those on my own either. But that's not even the beginning of
well,
okay, it's cause the first tray we saw go in, it was Will Sasso had it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I remember her line. I'm like, "Is that Will Sasso?"
He had this tray all for himself. He had nobody with him.
Yeah, because it had one drink in it.
Yeah, he had one drink.
2 bags of popcorn.
2 massive bags of popcorn. And he was happy as all can be. He's probably going to see, fucking, what the hell's that, fucking movie with the dog that, the army dog.
Max.
Yeah, there you go.
Max, yeah.
Probably going to go see Max because he had, like, firefighters gear on.
Yeah.
So, he's heading in there happy as all can be. We saw 4 people are carrying these trees, and they all were carrying the trees with nobody with them.
Yeah.
Like they were going to consume all of this fucking.
No, I know what you're
food.
thinking. Like, yeah, they might be going. The other people are waiting in the theater. Yeah. The guy, though, I know for a fact went in alone because not only did he have just 1 cup and everything, but when we were leaving, I then saw him in the lobby.
By himself?
By himself. He left by himself, and I saw him get into a car when we were leaving by himself. So that motherfucker, either he bought one to eat and one to throw all over the floor, because that's what people do with their popcorn for some reason. I don't know. I was just like, damn, guy. You don't need this much popcorn.
$20 says he's going to a Taco Bell drive-thru right after consuming. Now, I like to eat. I won't lie. I like to eat. But watching these people eat at the movie theater,
it makes me lose my appetite.
Oh my God, I lose my appetite. I fucking don't eat till like lunchtime the day after.
Yeah.
Just watching these pigs, these absolute pigs. I can't enjoy Mad Max at the movie theater without a large cheese pizza.
I still will never. The fact that they offer that, I still don't get it. But
we gotta order it just to see.
No, I don't want that.
I just want to see what it looks like.
I told you, it's pizza made in a dishwasher.
We just walk up to the counter and just go.
Yeah, they're like, they bring it out, like, all right, that's good. You can throw that away now.
And we just stare at it, take a picture with our cell phone, and just slide it back over to them and say, thank you.
I needed proof that this existed.
And I gotta say this: these poor people. I really feel for these people working at the food counter.
Yeah.
Whenever we go up, like, and we just say, like, what did you get? Like the icy?
Yeah, just got an icy.
Yeah, the soda.
Small icy.
And I get a soda every time. They look so relieved. They're like, oh, what can I get for you? I just want a soda. Oh, thank God. Yeah. Because they're getting these fat pigs coming up. I need 7 hot dogs. Like, oh, shit.
Yeah, the hot dogs is something you shouldn't be buying at a movie theater either.
No, that's food you eat at a ballpark. Why the hell are you eating it in the movie theater? Like I told you in line, they should have a big foam finger that they carry in, just like you do you go to sporting events.
That's why they call it a snack bar. It's not a diner. It's popcorn, ice cream, drinks. That's it.
One of the grossest things I saw was somebody ordered the pretzel bites with nacho cheese.
Oh, yeah, I remember seeing that.
And he was like, the guy was pointing, he goes, yeah, put that nacho cheese on the pretzel bites, not the dip. He wanted it smothered all on the pretzel bites. So he's in the movie theater grabbing these pretzel bites, fucking nacho cheese everywhere. All right. I'm sure that was a real pleasant. Poor person has to come in with that little fucking plastic broom and the dustpan, and there's nacho cheese smeared
all over his fucking broom.
Fucking, there's like nacho cheese covering like 3 or 4 movie seats. Like somebody just blasted.
Well,
nacho
that's true,
cheese.
because with the movie theater, it's kind of like what I like to call the hotel syndrome.
Yeah.
It's not your place, so you don't give a shit.
Oh yeah.
So people just throw shit everywhere, and yeah.
It's
so what?
When we went and saw Spy.
Right.
Somebody dropped like 3 ones on the floor and just kept walking. I picked it up and put it in my pocket. When we were sitting,
you got half. You didn't get half your money back. You got a quarter of it back, maybe.
So yeah, I mean they just drop shit on the floor and like I picked up the 3 ones because it was right there at the step by my seat, and I went like this, and the guy like looked at me, saw the 3 ones, and just kept walking towards the back. So I was like, all right, fine.
Yeah.
Fine. But yeah,
I think the only other person I could maybe bring out of it was the guy who laughed out loud at the clean-on thing.
Yeah, I thought he might have been a slow adult, because I was sleeping, and he woke me up. So I was...
Fred's mad.
I wasn't mad. I just thought, somebody brought a slow adult into the movie theater. That's nice. It must be, at least he's getting out to see, getting out in public and having a fun day. I don't know if I'd take a slow adult to see Ted 2, but he's I thought it was a slow adult that was in the movie there, because the way he was laughing was like, hoo, 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 like making
it was, because it was just like, the guy shows up just on the clean on, and all you hear is, hoo!
Yeah.
And nobody else said anything. Everybody's just like, what the fuck was that?
I woke up and thought somebody took the poor slow adult's pinwheel. I was like, give him back his pinwheel.
Oh, his little pinwheel. So, okay, well, I guess that's it for the people watching thing.
Yeah,
there really wasn't that many, like, standoutish ones that we kind of, besides Will Sasso.
It's really, I mean, you go here, and I think I told you in the food line, we said it during Spite, it's really starting to resemble Walmart, especially when you go during the day.
Yeah, which I thought, and, we're doing this on the 27th, so, like, it's fucking rainy as hell. I didn't think there was going to be that many people there. But I guess because of that, it just, like, fucking, everybody went out.
Yeah, I'll put it to you like this. Me and Matt wore jeans, sneakers, and a t-shirt.
Yeah.
And we were probably the best dressed people there. It looks like people are picking, like, the absolute worst clothes out of the bottom of their hamper and throwing it on to go out and see Inside Out. What's it called? Inside Out?
Yeah, Inside Out.
Inside Out, the Pixar movie Inside Out, with their sleeveless camo shirts and their,
Yeah, I saw that guy too. Yeah.
So.
Well, I guess to end it, what would you give Ted?
I'm gonna give it
I saw you going for 1. Yeah. I saw you mouthing 1.
That's what I'm going with, a 1.
1 out of 10.
It might have been. It might have been a 0 if I didn't sleep through the last half hour.
Okay.
I got a nice, comfortable sleep in. The only thing that woke me up was the slow individual laughing at Klingons or something. At one point, I woke up and I saw somebody in a Ninja Turtle movie outfit.
You're like,
that's interesting.
That's interesting. And then you went back to sleep.
And I pulled my hat down and went back to sleep.
Okay. Well, I will say I like Seth MacFarlane. I think I like his comedy and everything. So if you're into that kind of thing, you probably should go see it. If you like Ted 1, you're definitely going to like Ted 2. I give it a 7.5 out of 10. I enjoyed it. I laughed my ass off. I had a good time.
Well, yeah, I mean, you either hate Seth MacFarlane or you like him.
Yeah, it is kind of a 50-50. There's really no in between.
So,
yeah. If you like Ted 2, if you like Ted, go see Ted 2. That's what I'm going to say. If you don't like Seth MacFarlane, then don't even waste your money. Go watch Jurassic World.
Yeah.
Watch it for a third time if you already saw it twice.
But yeah, it's, if you're not a fan, if you're more a South Park guy, I probably would say
wait till they make another movie.
Yeah.
So, all right, guys. Well, that does it for us for this episode of Miserable Movie Mafia. As always, thanks for listening, and we'll catch you all next time.